Hi children, are you getting stressed preparing for your exams? Not to worry. There are a couple of things you can do to help you take you through your exams very comfortably. First thing, I would like you to get a good night's rest. As much as you want to stay up late into the night and study, getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night is going to absolutely refresh your brain. Likewise, I want you to eat a good dinner and don't ever skip that breakfast before going for your exams. Please remember, not only your body, your brain in particular needs some nutrition. Unless it has sufficient glucose to fuel it, you're not going to remember all you studied in the night at all. Other than this is till you go to the exam. Once you finish your exam and come, I don't want you to do any dissections, postmortems as to how the paper went. No trying and checking out the correct answers, comparing notes with your friends. Just forget the exam you've done and relax for a little while. You can either try and do a power nap, half hour of just trying to close your eyes and relaxing on a chair, or maybe you can even unwind with a short Disney movie or your favorite cartoon, or do a little yogic exercise if you feel like. Either way, I want you to unwind for half hour. Have a little snack and then you can begin to pick up your books once again and get going for the next day's exam. What sort of food should you be eating during your exams? Normally, I would advise you all sorts of healthy foods. But during exam time, I'm going to let you indulge. I'm going to let you freak out and eat what you want to do, be it murkus, be it popcorn. Maybe you should keep away from the ice cream because we don't want you to get a sore throat and fall sick during the exam. But basically, please tell your mother what your favorite foods are, and I'm sure she'll go out of her way to keep them ready for you. Indulge. Let your jaw keep working while your brain gets snacking at your exams, at your classwork. The best way to do your exams is to prepare for it all the year round. This doesn't sound like much fun, but believe me kids, that this is the thing which is going to work for you the best. Parents, please encourage your children, help them to plan their day. After they come back from school, some amount of activity like play, a non-competitive sport. Please don't get behind your children to come first in tennis and be that ace player in some game they're doing. Whatever they're playing, let it be for fun so that their mind and their body is totally relaxed. Then organizing their studies starts off with even organizing their books. It will be a nice habit to give them some dedicated space to keep their stuff so that they can stack up their math, English, second language, science, social studies books in a pile so that they know it's handy for them there. And then depending on their next day's timetable, they can prepare for it. Either they can start with finishing their homework first and then prepare for their next day's classes. As long as you get your children to work every day in the evening before dinner for an hour and maybe half hour after dinner, whatever class they are in, I think they would be absolutely prepared to take on their exams with great confidence and with the least amount of stress possible. I know these days they have a lot of tuitions, but personally, I'm not very sure if you're going to agree with me here. I would suggest, unless they're really falling back in their classwork, that they should be left to find out their answers themselves and find their own level of understanding and find their own level of tackling the subjects. Everyone is not going to be a 99%er. Parents must learn to accept that every child, at whatever level he can do, you can encourage him to do better. He'll probably better his grade by 5%, but not push a 60%er to make it to a 99%. That would be a very unfair thing to demand.